let's do something we like to call social media check-in. All right, pizza, now it's your time to shine.
Okay, our first question of the day every day is from a member of the Brad Squad, because like we said, you join the Brad Squad, you drop your questions in, and we answer you first. This one is a doozy from Nicole Mesrati. Hi, Mr. Brad. I'm from Morocco. My green card expired in 2015. I came to USA as a tourist in 2000, married a USA citizen, and got my green card in 2005. Got arrested in 2001 for shoplifting. Case dismissed, no conviction whatsoever. Second arrest for shoplifting in 2005. Case dismissed, not convicted. Got arrested a third time shoplifting in 2007 and got 1 month house arrest and 3 months probation, petty theft. Got arrested a fourth time in 2010, petty theft again, 9 days in jail and 3 months probation. I guess I was a kleptomaniac, and that's...
Well, at least he's self...
All right.
Right.
And that's what my therapist is saying.
Right.
So at least, okay, so he's getting actual diagnosis from a trained human. Therapist said I'm out of trouble since because I've been diagnosed, but I'm really scared to renew my green card.
I don't blame you, because he has 2 crimes of moral turpitude, and what we got to figure out is if he's eligible for citizenship, if he's automatically deportable, if the first crime of moral turpitude happened within the first 7 years of his entry into the U.S. We got to look at his dispositions, and then we'll figure it out from there. He needs a consultation.
Yes. Okay. Our second Brad Scott question of the day is from Nairo Chang. Hi, Brad. Season greetings to you and your wonderful staff and family.
Thank you.
I'm married to an LPR. Is there a waiver I could file to not go home to collect my green card?
No, you have to wait on his citizenship or her citizenship, or your 245I, and then you would be eligible to adjust. It's going to be one or the other.
Okay. Our third Brad Squatter of the day, Shani VT. Hi, Brad. My father and his wife have been married for 3+ years, and we're living together in Florida. 2 weeks before the interview for his green card, he got a letter stating that he has 30 days to exit the country. Not sure what the wife did. Within the 30-day period, he sought a lawyer and filed an appeal stating that he was abused. Months later, they sent him a prima facie decision. What's the likelihood of him getting a green card now?
Well, it was an appeal. He filed a VAWA application. The wife withdrew the adjustment application. So immigration said leave the country in 30 days. And now he filed the VAWA. And if he can prove it's a real marriage and there was abuse, he'll get a green card.
Our fourth Brad Squad question of the day comes from Ms. Nancy Gaston on Facebook. Hey, Brad Show Live. What up, squad up? Does the green card have to be paid for before one enters the country, or can one pay for it after entry?
You can pay for it after. You're just not getting the green card to pay for it.
Okay.
You get an immigrant visa to enter the country as a lawful resident, but if you want the green card, you got to pay for it separate.
Okay. And we have our fifth Brad Squad question, member of the Nad Smiley, who has been saying that he's been asking and hasn't gotten heard, so we are shouting out to you specifically right now, Nads. How do I prepare to get my siblings here with derivatives, 11 total, from Jamaica? Just got NVC email. Do I only adjust the status with joint sponsors or more steps?
You have 11 siblings with derivatives? You need joint sponsors for everybody unless you're making about $300,000 or $250,000.
Second part of that question, because Nads has been very patient. One of the 11 people is a 22-year-old nephew of his. Will he be able to come to his priority date is 2017? 2007, excuse me.
It depends under the Child Status Protection Act. It depends on how long the I-130 took to get approved and when you paid his visa processing fee at the National Visa Center.
Okay. We have a question from Carlos Estrella on YouTube.
From Dominican Republic.
Yes,
you're
good.
He watches.
Hi, what happens when a person stays in the Dominican Republic for a whole year with their green card and want to go back? What do they need to do?
They need to get what's called a SB1 visa, go to the U.S. Embassy and say, I didn't mean to get rid of my green card because I haven't been permanently living in the United States for more than a year. I have all these ties to the United States. Please give me a SB1 visa to go back to America to allow me to regain my lawful permanent residence. Okay.
We have a question from Sani on YouTube. Hi, Uncle Brad. What is used for a U.S. domicile in an I-864 affidavit of support?
Your home address.
Well, there we have it. We have a question from Mama Tarla on YouTube. Sir Brad, what are the documents needed when filing I-864?
The I-864 is the affidavit of support. 3 years tax returns, a job letter, and a bank letter.
There we go. See, he's got all the answers. Question from Jennifer Darian on Facebook. What happens if a sponsor wants to come off the paperwork?
The sponsor withdraws the application. Or if it's an affidavit of support, you can't withdraw it after the person got a green card. Too bad.
Okay. Question from Derek on YouTube. Hi, Brad. When filing for citizenship with an expired green card, how do you prove identity and lawful residence while waiting to complete the citizenship process?
Your tax returns, your social security records, your passport from your country of birth.
Perfect. Clear answers there. See, if you ask great questions, you get great answers. We have a question from Lee E.E. Can I take a family friend to an adjustment of status interview as a translator, or does it have to be a certified translator?
I don't know what a certified translator is. You can bring anyone you want. Whether they let them in the interview, that's a different story.
Okay. Okay, next question from Mr. Peterson Sammy on YouTube. I live outside of the USA and just got my IR1 visa with a 1-year permanent stamp. Can I pay for the green card once I'm in the US?
Yes.
Okay. Next question from Eddie M. Hi, Brad. I asked this question a few times but never got a clear answer from anyone, so I'm going to you, the man who knows everything. A friend's visa got revoked with a 5-year ban. Husband already petitioned I-130 case at NVC. Please advise.
They need waivers because they got deported at the airport for summary inadmissibility, and they got deported for a reason, so you need 2 waivers. I don't know what the person did at the airport to get deported, so they need a consultation.
You need a consultation because he's the only person that clearly just gave you some straight up answers with not much information yet.
That's true.
Okay. Another question from Sophia Parker on YouTube. Hey, Brad, my VAWA app was approved February 2019. However, it's almost 600 days since I-45 fingerprint pending. Any idea what's going on?
They're violating your rights. That's what's going on. Maybe you want to come in and talk about a mandamus.
That's true. Olufemi O asks, it's been 3 years since I filed my I-751. What should I do, please?
They're violating your rights. Maybe you want to come in and file a mandamus.
Mm-hmm. I think it's mandamus time. Question from Layla Smith on YouTube. I went for free consultation and lawyer said there is no public charge at the moment, even for people out of the country. Is that true?
Well, you get what you pay for. There is public charge in the country, out of the country, and everywhere. It's different laws out of the country than here, but there's public charge provisions everywhere.
There we go. Okay, question from Dawnette LaForest. Brett, can a joint sponsor also include another household member income along with theirs for the I-864 income?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. We asked that one already?
And they would do it on an I-864A, which is an additional household sponsor.
Okay. Umar John Shapirov asks on YouTube, Hi, sir. I got married in March 2017, and I passed my interview in May 2019 with my wifey. After they told me they'll send me an answer in the mail in 45 days, I still haven't heard anything. Is that normal?
Yeah, wait 120 and then call me.
Another question from Mr. Peterson Sammy asking, I did an interview 3 days ago. The consular said I was approved, just waiting on medical, but my CEAC changed to refuse. What would cause that, please?
I have no idea what happened at your interview, but you got denied for some reason.
What is a CEAC?
That's just something online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tamika Johnson asks on YouTube, Hi, Brad. I filed my I-130 and I-45 in November 10th, 2019. Still don't get a receipt from USCIS. Is that normal?
When did they file?
Basically 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, wait 4 weeks and then call me.
Okay. Have a question from Gordon Gimaya on Facebook. Happy holiday, Brad. Question, do I need a co-sponsor if I made $50,000 a year for a household of 6? Thank you in advance.
Maybe. I'm not good at math. Let's see. 3,500 times 5 is what? 7, 14, 18, that's 7, 14, 17, 5, 30. Probably you're close, but it sounds like you're okay.
Okay. Question from 29 Super C. How long does it take for an approved I-140 to be sent from USCIS to NVC?
About 3 to 8 weeks.
And a follow-up to that. Additionally, how long thereafter can an immigration attorney start the green card application for you?
Now.
Okay. Question from Rajesh Parmanand on YouTube. I watch your show every day. It's the best. My brother is sponsoring me 2013, my priority date. How long should I have to wait?
About 3 or 4 more years.
Okay. Danielle Cadelas asks on YouTube, only my wife's name shown on the NVC page to pay for visa processing while I was filing both for my wife and 2 of my children, 4 and 5 years old. I wrote a letter and a separate I-130.
Are you a U.S. citizen? Because if you're a U.S. citizen, you got to file separately for each child.
He is not a U.S. citizen yet.
Then they should be included on that case, and you should write them and show the birth certificates
Okay.
to include them.
Okay. All right. We've got a question from Tamili Adenye on YouTube. Hello, Brad. My I-130 was denied as well as my I-45. But they say we can appeal within 30 days. We filed since in July.
You don't appeal an I-45. You can make a motion to reopen, but my advice is always refile again and fix the problem.
He knows everything. R. Ponce on YouTube. I'm a green card holder. I have a child that I just, through DNA, recognized as my child. So I guess they just learned it was a child. Can I do a petition for her, even if she wasn't recorded in my initial application?
How old is the child now?
3 years old, but she never knew about her.
Yes, you would have to do another DNA through immigration, and you would also have to show that you have a relationship with this child moving forward.
Okay. We have another question from Ann Bless. Hi, Brad. If someone went on I-45 interview and the case is in review for 9 months now, is it time to file a mandamus?
Sounds like it.
He knows everything. Brad, I did an interview 3 days ago. When will I get an update?
Magic 8 Ball.
Come on, guys.
I don't know who the hell's asking me about an interview, where it
3
was,
days ago.
what it was. It was 3 days ago. Where, what, how, when. Magic 8 Ball, what is this person? Good to hear. And Magic 8 Ball says it is certain you will hear, but doesn't know when.
Okay. Well,
all right. With that.
Wait, let me ask you one more real quick,
Okay.
because this is interesting, or I want to know the answer to this
Yes.
as well. Elizabeth Francis asks on YouTube, Uncle Brad, what does it mean when they say your case is inadmissible?
Means that there's a reason why you're not allowed in America.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.